The precipice that demands you choose between surrender and ascent is not merely a romantic crossroads for dramatic tension, but a profound threshold demanding you confront the parts of yourself that have been conditioned to equate safety with stagnation and risk with ruin. And true transformation requires not leaping through reckless abandon alone, but integrating the weight of your own readiness until flight becomes an act of radical self-trust, rather than performative bravery. In Fall or Fly, Sophie Snow transforms the small-town second-chance romance trope into precise exploration of feminine sovereignty and embodied accountability. Proving liberation isn't found in escaping the past, it's forged in honoring the woman beneath the fall, when every community expectation demands she remain either fallen angel or resilient survivor. From Mountain Mist and Hearthglow narration, listeners enter worlds where gravity is syntax and presence is the only unbreakable vow. Perfect for fans of emotionally intelligent women's fiction where female complexity defies victor or victor binaries. When Alara Vance returns to Wintermore expecting to rebuild through quiet endurance, she discovers Julian Thorne's unexpected steadiness mirrors the exact suppression he's endured beneath years of performative stability. And his quiet refusal to enforce savior dynamics creates space for connection defying savior hierarchy. Navigating shared vulnerability and buried attractions, Alara realizes this reckoning isn't about recovery but recalibration, with Snow avoiding reducing Alara to broken returnee or Julian to steadfast anchor, instead crafting radical reciprocity within constraint, where trust is earned through honoring boundaries even as healing blurs them. And audiobook narration amplifies this alchemy by capturing Alara's disciplined composure fracturing into clarity, and Julian's guarded intensity revealing warmth beneath vigilance, making listeners feel seismic shifts of souls learning some flights can only be claimed when you stop letting falls define their validity. What elevates this beyond typical second chance fare is portraying transformative intimacy as somatic practice rather than romanticized redemption, with Alara confronting how small-town culture equated worth with resilience, while Julian creates sanctuary where her contradictions exist without diminishment, their relationship evolving through shared silences during twilight hikes bypassing performance, rhythms protecting both emotional integrity and psychological safety, and mutual defense against townspeople mistaking tenderness for weakness, supported by friends encoding suppressed grief, elders carrying intergenerational weight, and Wintermore itself absorbing decades of unspoken bargains, reinforcing that in extraction-based systems, tenderness toward process is technique, and presence is sustainable resource, with mountain rituals mirroring emotional attunement, and surrendered fears becoming metaphors for earned trust. For audiobook listeners, this production is immersive descent into sacred becoming, with narrators embodying Alara and Julian with remarkable distinction, sound design anchoring existential stakes through distant wind through pines, rain against cabin eaves, and hushed breath syncing with moments of clarity, pacing mirroring revelatory cadence from deliberate reflection to surging awakenings, ultimately redefining second-chance romance by centering female epistemology within transformative frameworks, and affirming that sometimes the most powerful act is choosing to rise on your own terms, honoring whole self even in landscapes shaped by palpable.